Alright guys, welcome back to Underground Science, and in this video we'll be looking at an overview of the innate slash non-specific immunity. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So your innate slash non-specific immunity is the part of your immune system that's non-specific, meaning that it's not specific to some antigen or some particular antigen for bacteria or virus or fungi or something like that. It's not specific to any antigen. It's non-specific, and it means that it's the part of your immune system that will naturally attack any type of pathogen. It will attempt to naturally and non-specifically attack any type of pathogen. So what that means is pretty much like this, right? So what I'm trying to say is that this part of the immune system doesn't care about any specific type of pathogen, doesn't care about any specific type of antigen, right? Doesn't care about any specific type of antigen. It's just going to attack. It will attack this part of the immune system, your innate slash non-specific immune system, will attack any pathogen and attempt to destroy it. Will attack any pathogen and attempt to destroy it. All right, and let's look at a few examples. So one example of your innate slash non-specific immunity is your skin, right? It acts like a barrier. So one example is your skin. Why? Because it acts as a barrier. All right, so it acts as a barrier from getting inside your tissues and into your blood, right? So it acts as a barrier from a lot of the viruses and bacteria, for example, right? So that's pretty cool. And another thing that your skin does is that your skin actually has some oils which can be acidic, and this can produce a situation where the bacteria, right, near these acidic oils can't really function well and can't really try to invade the immune system. So it's bad for the bacteria. So it's bad for any pathogen, right? For most pathogens. All right, well, that's cool. Another innate slash non-specific immunity, right, part of the immune system is your mucous membranes. All right, so let me go and write that down. So another part of your non-specific slash innate immune system is your mucous membranes. And your mucous membranes are responsible for trapping some of the bacteria before it gets into our inner part of our tissue cells and blood. All right, so it likes to trap bacteria and other pathogens, right? So I'll just say slash pathogens. And it also has some white blood cells. It can also contain some white blood cells that are also involved in the non-specific slash innate immune system. All right, so it can also contain some white blood cells that can help try to destroy any type of pathogen before it enters the tissue or blood. All right. So that's the mucous membranes. Another type of non-specific slash innate immunity or part of the immune system is your stomach. All right. So your stomach is actually a beast so let me go and write this down. It is because your stomach is a very harsh environment because, as we know, right, these cells along our stomach called the parietal cells. The parietal cells actually secrete hydrochloric acid, and hydrochloric acid is a very strong acid. And what that means is that the pH, right? So if the pH of the stomach is very low, and the more acidic environment it is, the harder it is for generally, right, for bacteria and viruses to survive. So your stomach acts like a non-specific immune system barrier, kind of, right? So the low pH makes the pathogens, right? Any type of pathogen generally, it makes the pathogens to survive. It makes the living situation, right, for the pathogens to be horrible. All right, it pretty much kills generally most of the pathogens. that's one of the main reasons why we have hydrochloric acid also, is to eliminate eliminate a lot of the pathogens that we ingest through food. All right, so we have skin, mucous membranes, stomach acid, and we have about two more that we'll discuss. Is that just to know the general non-specific innate immune system. Another one is inflammation, right? So when we get inflammation, the inflammation alone is non-specific. Inflammation doesn't occur for a specific antigen of a specific pathogen. Inflammation occurs like naturally, right? It's very general. Like it occurs for anything. If you get sick, right? Or if you did a hard workout or anything like that, it occurs so that we can heal ourselves, right? So it doesn't target a particular antigen of a particular pathogen. So inflammation is very general, and the general goal of inflammation is to attract, more blood there, more white blood cells there, and more nutrients, so that we can heal faster, right? So we'll heal, increases healing, all right, just the right amount of inflammation. If something's way too inflamed, that's also not good, right? Everything has to be in balance. So increases healing, and it'll also increase, because of inflammation, will increase the white blood cells to that area of inflammation, which can then help fight the infection if it's an infection, right? But inflammation in general, is non-specific, all right? It doesn't target some specific antigen of a specific pathogen. Okay, so, and the last one, guys, that we're going to go over is also part of the innate immune system, or the non-specific immune system, is going to be our phagocytes, all right? So we're going to have our phagocytes. And why are phagocytes part of the innate non-specific immune system? Because they don't care at all about who they're trying to destroy. They just try their best to destroy the crap out of any pathogen that they see, all right? And some examples of phagocytes are neutrophils, which are the most abundant among all our white blood cells. Neutrophils, macrophages, all right, macrophages, and dendritic cells, all right, and dendritic cells. Those are some of the most common phagocytes that we see, and these are part of the innate/non-specific immune system, all right, because they don't care about what pathogen they're destroying, all right? They just try their best to destroy it via things like lysozymes and also reactive oxygen species, all right? And so that's pretty much it. That's all I want to get through in this video, about talking about the general overview of the innate non-specific immunity that we have. I hope this video made sense to you guys. I hope to see you guys in my future videos, where I'll talk about more cool topics about biochem, physics, and chem. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, like, and subscribe, and see you guys later, and stay safe.